You can sit down. Hey everybody, my name is Mason Keena and today we'll be talking about the city of St. Louis. Have you ever visited the great city of St. Louis? I'm sure some of you have, but there are some notable attractions that you most likely have not visited. The city of St. Louis has many interesting things that some are unaware of. There's places to visit and sports teams to watch. After researching the city of St. Louis for a few hours, I was able to find some interesting facts about it that I did not even know about, even though I have visited the city numerous times. Some general facts about St. Louis are the city of St. Louis was founded in 1764 by French fur traders, and it was named after Louis IV of France. And a few popular attractions will later be discussed is the Arch, the St. Louis Zoo, the City Museum, and the St. Louis Science Center. And we'll talk about the sports teams, the St. Louis Blues hockey team, the St. Louis Cardinals baseball team, and the St. Louis Battlehawks XFL football team. First and foremost, there are probably some mind-boggling facts about St. Louis that you did not know about. The population of St. Louis as of July of 2019 was 300,576 people, and St. Louis is made up of 62 square miles. According to USA Today, St. Louis, Missouri is the most dangerous city in the United States with a violent crime rate of 2,082 per 100,000, and there were 205 homicides in 2017. Considering that there are some things you may not know about St. Louis before this video, there are some fascinating attractions. Some popular attractions include the St. Louis Arch. The St. Louis Arch, you can go up inside and you can look over the city of St. Louis. The Arch also has a museum that features 201 years of history within 6 themed exhibit areas. The interactive museum celebrates America's pioneering spirit and explains the westward expansion of the United States with an emphasis on St. Louis's role in that era. You can also visit the St. Louis Zoo. The zoo is located in Forest Park and home to over 13,000 animals representing 555 species. The zoo has 90 acres of animal exhibits, attractions, shopping and dining. The zoo offers activities and programs for people of all ages and activities. And it is one of the few free zoos in the nation, and the city zoo attracts approximately 3 million visitors annually, and it is one of the most visited attractions in the region. Also, the City Museum. The City Museum is a 100-year-old warehouse in downtown St. Louis, in which artists have repurposed the pieces of old cities to build miles of tunnels, slides, bridges, and castles. There are secret passages and grand galleries, playgrounds, ball pits, a circus, a train, a rooftop school bus, and a Ferris wheel. It's pretty much got everything. And is very affordable. A single day of admission costs $16 for ages 3 and up, and ages 2 and under are free. Also, there's the St. Louis Science Center. The Science Center is one of the only free nonprofit science museums in the country and serves more than 1 million people each year, making it one of the largest science centers in the U.S. and abroad. The center has more than 700 interactive experiences. The indoor and outdoor grow agricultural pavilion and gallery, the famous James S. McDonald Planetarium, and a 4-story OmniMax theater. In addition to some of the museums and zoos, there are also several sports teams that call St. Louis home. The first one is the St. Louis Cardinals at Busch Stadium. They have been around since 1882 and have won 11 World Series titles, with the most recent one being in 2011. You can also watch the Blues hockey team. They've been around since 1967 and are the reigning Stanley Cup champions. And recently, they added the St. Louis Battlehawks, an XFL football team. They were founded in 2018, and they play in the Dome, where the St. Louis Rams used to play. In conclusion, there are many great aspects about St. Louis that people do not know about. The city of St. Louis has countless attractions, from the Arch, St. Louis Zoo, City Museum, St. Louis Science Center, and there are various sports teams to watch, like the Blues, Cardinals, and Battlehawks. People should visit St. Louis because you may visit a new attraction that you have never been to every time you go. And there is very interesting history about the city. Thank you.